Against the backdrop of the spectacular Rocky Mountains on the outskirts of Colorado Springs, home to some of our nation's best and brightest at the United States Air Force Academy. And when they're not learning to fly, they're getting ready for battles on the gridiron. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Royals taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Falcons will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Royals offense takes the field. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Looking to pass. It's Beebe. Quickly complete. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And the Royals will bring the punt team onto the field. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. He's got great speed. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So Air Force's offense will take the field for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to the...
Hit the afterburners, kid! And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats, because he is not easy to bring down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 2nd down. The option look. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. On the option. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. And the Falcons have pushed it inside the 20. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He caught it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. 2nd and goal coming up. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Falcons. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Finds his tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Royals are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hall.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Royals.
Touchdown. And, man, is that perfect timing. You could tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And they did tack on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tulsa is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over Texas Tech. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This offense has a 2nd down play. Running back goes in motion. He'll toss it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Falcons decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. A first down for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Hauls it in. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Pulls it in. It's Smallwood. Got room at the 35. Nothing but green ahead. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got the tight end. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Royals!
Number 15 with the catch in the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. On the option. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
The Falcons will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The offense set for a first down play. They'll go to the ground. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Beebe. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Royals line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And that ball is live in the backfield. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the big fella blocks most of the time, but they kind of surprise you, especially in short yard situations. Hand it to the big fella, but you never expect him to cough it up and force the turnover. Man, what a turn of events.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Power football with the run.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Leaves it with the back. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. To the air, it's Beebe. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
That's an interesting call, going play action on third and long, because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field, and you saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
The Royals will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Handoff to the fullback. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line.
Second down coming up.
Goes to the option. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense gets set for second down. Here comes the option. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He'll pull it down. Open space at the 25. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Falcons want to move quickly.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
On the option. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Now on the option. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. They'll run the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. He'll ride his man on the option. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Looking to throw. Gets it out fast. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. Scanning the field, it's Beebe. Getting some heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Now on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. He wants to throw. Got a man.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catch a big fella.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On the move. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Wants to go up top. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Got it! And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3-spot before the break. Good right down the boulevard.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the 2nd half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Colorado Springs.
The option look. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. 1st down from the 43. On the option. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. on the option. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. The Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air. It's Beebe. Pulls it in. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
They'll leave it with him. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Royals have it with a 1st and 10.
1st down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He finds his man. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Royals racing to the line in a hurry-up.
1st down for the offense.
Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. Trying to get rid of it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say.
The ball pops out. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Wide receiver shows motion. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got his man downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage. Anticipate.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Royals.
Touchdown, Royals.
Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Vanderbilt opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today and the rest of college football should take notice. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting course progression.
After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. They'll go to the fullback. Ripping through the defense. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. And the Falcons are flying down the field. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Line getting set on second down. Goes to the option. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. The snap sets up to throw. That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Field goal is good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Royals send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He's got it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Here comes the option. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The Falcons will have it 1st and 10. On the option. Shakes off the tackler. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. The back goes in motion. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle, it's 3rd down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Royals 21, Air Force 13.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. And the Falcons get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out front. Where are the defenders? It's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
Now they'll try to tie it up with the 2 late. Trying to surge it in. He's not going to make it in as this defense comes up with the stop on the 2-point conversion to hold on to their lead. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Complete to the left. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking for a man, it's Beebe. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Royals will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
A little screen to the running back. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now on the option. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Here on 2nd and short. They'll run the option. The Falcons get enough for the first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. He's looking to throw it. He looks that one in nicely. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. He'll ride his man on the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Off play action. Lets it fly on the move. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The offense lining up for a first down play. On the move. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Leaves it with the running back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Thrust that arm out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Royals will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The run from the shotgun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. They'll run play action. Blasted as he lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Royals! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
He knocks this one through to make it a 2-possession game, and that is huge this late. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding today with major ramifications across the college football landscape. Miami is just wearing one right now. That defense looks like me when I go to South Beach. Out of shape and badly burned. Hey, who's writing this stuff?
The option look.
They're trailing by 17 to Texas A&M. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. The Falcons want to pick up the tempo.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Late in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. And he'll bring it back. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The defense will have to key on the run and try to get this ball back. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got him downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. First down for this offense. Coming after it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On second down, he'll fire. That's caught. It's Johnson. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He wants a big play here late. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. First down here for the offense. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.